guys, I'm back to do my 35 and 36 week update. And I'll also kind of let you know what's going on at the current time. Today I'm exactly 37 weeks, which just sounds crazy to even say. It's amazing. I love it. Alright, so the few things that I had going on during my 35 and 36 week of pregnancy was I had my very first and last prenatal massage. And granted, my experience may have been just a bad experience, but it was just that, a bad experience. I had never went to this place before. It was somewhere new we were trying, or I was trying, and I don't know, I just felt like she wasn't, I don't know what it was, because I've never had one to compare it to, but it was just not a good experience for me, and maybe it's because I'm just so far along now, but it wasn't the best. Alright, so another thing is I did have to get more antibiotics for my infection. I didn't go back to the doctor, but I did discuss my symptoms with my nurse practitioner and another nurse in the office, as my other doctor was out of town. And they just said based on that I could either come in or they would refill me a prescription. So I just decided at that point, I was like, I'll just go ahead and take the prescription then, just so I can get it started and we don't have to worry about timing an appointment and all that stuff. And I just wanted to get it done and over with. So hopefully all that is good now. The things I've noticed recently, like in the last couple of days, so like towards the end of my 36th week, was tightness in my hands and my toes. So like when I try to like bend my toes or bend my fingers, they just feel tight. My feet have also began to actually swell a little bit, not just the toe part, but like after I've walked for a while, they'll start to swell, and like that little bone on your big toe that's like right here, it's not as visible, and that's how I can tell that my feet are swelling a little bit, but nothing like horrible or like concerning. It's just, to me, I think is normal pregnancy swelling that I've just not experienced until almost 37 weeks. I don't know if this other thing is related, but another thing that happened was yesterday we were walking into the store, and as soon as I walked in, I just felt I got clammy. Like my hands got clammy, my face got warm, my body, I just felt kind of lightheaded. I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to pass out again? Because that hasn't happened since like my first trimester, or actually it was the very beginning of my second trimester, I think. I can't remember. But I was just like, oh gosh, please don't let this happen. But I just went down and sat down on a bench. This time I just did not ignore the warning signs, and I went and sat down on a bench while Tim grabbed a few things. And then I was able to finish the rest of the shopping trip completely fine after that. It was just, I don't know, my body was just trying to tell me like, you need to sit down right now. So I did. So I watch other vlogs, and I hear their symptoms and everything that they're going through. And I'm like, wow, I don't have that, but I do have that. But a couple things that I don't have, obviously I have yawning problems. A couple things that I don't have, I'm not really experiencing constipation like I was in my first and second trimesters. That was awful. I had it mostly my second trimester, and that was just terrible. And I haven't actually had that really that bad my third trimester. I haven't even had to experience it. Nothing like what I was before. That's definitely for sure. So I'm thankful for that. I haven't had any leaking at all, which I know they say it does not, that doesn't determine if breastfeeding is going to go well or not. So I'm not worried about it, but I've just noticed that it's definitely nothing that's happened to me thus far, at least. So that's not a yay or a nay. It's just, it hasn't happened. I am still having the lightning feeling. And again, I think that's just, he's down there. I have an appointment this Thursday, but I don't really think he's engaged at all. I don't think that he's like that low. And last night I started taking evening primrose oil, and I did talk to my doctor, and she was okay with that. She's fine with me starting it, adding it as to my supplements. So I started taking that last night. I had the 1,000 milligram dosage, so I'm taking it twice a day for now, just because when I go see my doctor on Thursday, I'll just ask if I should increase it, decrease it, whatever. But for now, this is what we're going to stick with. So I'm taking it once in the morning and once at night. And then I did wake up this morning, and I've been having cramps, and they feel like they're a mixture between like maybe having to go do a bowel movement slash like when when you're on your period. So I don't know, because I know that can be a side effect. Is cramping, abdominal pain, and then problems with bowel movements, all that good stuff. But that can be a side effect. At the same time, I have had Braxton Hicks today, which I normally do have them every day anyways, but it's not always at the same time. So I don't really know. Like, I don't understand, like, if it's just a coincidence because I started taking that medicine, or, you know, if it's actually starting to do, I don't know. Oh, I'm a new mom. I'm not going into this thinking that any of these natural remedies are going to be magical by any means. I know that's not the case, but I'm just like, hey, whatever I can do to help I'll do it. And if it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, it's not hurting me. So that's that. I have an appointment this Thursday, and I'm meeting a midwife for the first time, so I'm excited about that. And I think they're going to check me. I don't know that they'll check my levels, like my fluid levels. I kind of wish and hope that they would, but I don't know that Kaiser does that unless there's like a reason to do it. So yeah, that's all I got though. But otherwise, I'm 37 weeks exactly today. And I will probably start doing weekly updates from here on out just because I'll have weekly appointments, and I'll keep you guys posted on where I'm at with my progress. And just since I'm at home now, because, oh yeah, today is my first day of maternity leave, which is awesome. And I haven't really had too much time just to sit around. So it's not like I'm bored. Today I had a hair appointment, which is going to be my last one, by the way, and probably till who knows whenever I feel like I could actually leave my son, which is probably going to be a while. But I had that today. So I have a couple other things this week. So I'm kind of busy this week, and then we'll see what happens the next couple weeks if I get bored or feel like this pregnancy is taking forever. But so far I'm not quite there. We're just excited for his time to come, but we're also happy that he could be in there as long as he needs to, baking away and healthy and happy, and I'm good with that. So that's all we're hoping and praying for. This is my 37-week belly, but you guys can look on Instagram to see my weekly belly shots. Also, since I'm back on here, I'll just mention too, from here on out, if I do have the baby, you're probably not going to see it here first. You're going to see it on my Instagram. So go check me out on that. My Instagram name is at the end of the video usually, and it's always in the description box below. So go check that out. All right, so here is 37 weeks, and I did do my maternity pictures. They are up on my Instagram as well, but I don't recommend doing that at 37 weeks because it's very exhausting. But this is the belly, and we will see how many more weeks of belly shots that we have. That's all I have for today, guys. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, just please leave them below, and I will be happy to get back to you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. My new best friend is this ball. This ball right here. I love it.